In today's class, we will focus on the techniques and case studies of fruit and vegetable photography. When we mention these products, they may not initially strike us as glamorous subjects for commercial photography. Who then would have such a demand? Could it be the farmers? When we think about the farmers, our consciousness becomes closer to the realm of commercial photography. When capturing these products, we have to consider their future applications for various clients. The photos we take will be used in packaging for visual appeal. Once we complete the shoot, our images can be seen on the packaging of various fruit and vegetable beverages or products available in supermarkets. The photo shoot we just saw for these pure products also finds extensive application in commercial image libraries. I will focus on this topic in future lessons, as it is a professional inclination. Today, we will showcase some examples that highlight the effects achieved by commercial photographers. In this particular case, we will use a sample to demonstrate the desired outcome. This involves creating an ambience with the proper use of lighting, along with a well-thought-out and expansive composition. This enables the water droplets to be showcased effectively in the frame. Now let's take a look at the setup here. I have fixed the bell pepper onto a simple support, which is similar to the tripods, which we often use to hold cameras. To ensure that the plate in the frame remains fixed, I have also used another simple prop, a type of tape commonly used in commercial photography, called artist tape. Its adhesive strength is not as strong as transparent or double-sided tape, but it can effectively adhere to the object we need to fix without damaging it, or the fragile and easily adhesive paper packaging of certain products. It serves the purpose of securing elements in the frame. I have securely fixed it onto the tripod using this prop. Additionally, here we have a plastic film that is used to create a makeshift water tank. This plastic film can also be easily purchased through Taobao, and it is quite cheap. It helps us create a quick and small water tank to create the desired effect. Once we have set up the plastic film as a water tank, we can proceed with the shooting. Two lighting fixtures are positioned accordingly in B1. One illuminates the overall brightness of the scene, while the other is intended to provide suitable lighting for the background. To achieve this, we utilize a blue PVC paper that offers higher flexibility and smoother texture compared to regular paper. When the light hits this paper, the illumination is more delicate. Now we place this sheet of paper within the background frame, and with the assistance of my assistant, we lift it up to capture a test shot. At this point, the entire frame is enveloped by the play of light. Now, on to the next step. We will begin creating the water splashing effect on the vegetables. Before proceeding with the water splashing effect, it is important to note that today's theme revolves around fruits and vegetables in order to enhance their appeal. During the photo shoot, it is necessary to thoroughly clean them beforehand. We may use gentle detergents or a slight alkaline solution as tricks to ensure that they are completely clean. Through this careful cleaning and preparation, the bell pepper appears even more enticing. Now we can place it in a visually pleasing and suitable position. When arranging it, attention should be paid to the details, ensuring that the front is well illuminated by the respective lighting. Once it is positioned correctly, we can proceed with splashing water. Now let's have one of our classmates assist me in creating the splashing effect. It's crucial for us to have a synchronized and seamless collaboration. To capture the perfect moment, we can count in unison, for example, with a 1, 2, 3, before capturing the shot. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's take a look at the effect. Through this splashing water effect, we can see how a fresh fruit becomes even more appetizing with the addition of dynamic motion. When photographing fruits or vegetables, we can effectively apply this dynamic water splashing technique. During the shooting process, you may have noticed that we used the imported Profoto B1, which is quite expensive. In our everyday practice, we may not always have access to such high-end equipment due to various constraints. However, we can still achieve great results with some clever techniques. Now, let's explore an alternative equipment option. Here, you can see that I have a set of domestically made small-sized pop-up flash in my hands. These are more affordable compared to their imported counterparts. You can purchase around 30 of these domestic pop-up flash for the price of one imported light. Hence, they are more accessible and practical for our regular practice sessions. Although these have a slightly lower light output compared to larger professional lighting equipment, they still provide ample illumination. To compensate, we will use 3 of these domestic flash units as a substitute and observe the resulting effect. Now let's position these pop-up flashes one by one within the frame. This arrangement will allow them to make a significant impact. With this setup, let's once again splash some water and observe the effect. Ready? 1, 2, 3. From the demonstration we just witnessed, we can see that these smaller flashes can also showcase their advantages. However, it's important to note that not all flash lamps possess high-speed capabilities. Only certain models explicitly indicate this feature. Therefore, if you are aiming to achieve high-speed effects in a studio setting, you can choose flashes specifically designed for high-speed photography, or opt for simpler and user-friendly pop-up flash, like the ones used here. In general, fruits and vegetables are niche cases for photography. Apart from the samples we just showcased, there is another category that allows for personal subjectivity and creative imagery. One such example that stands out in terms of creative visuals is an Italian fruit and vegetable supermarket. The imagery from this supermarket can provide us with a wealth of creative inspiration. The Eslandia Fruit and Vegetable Supermarket in Italy has the highest authority when it comes to commercial photography cases. This supermarket incorporates various unique ideas into the display of their fruits and vegetables. Through their creativity, they leave a lasting impression of their brand. I will make these images available for download and appreciation as case studies outside of class. In this lesson, we mainly focused on the techniques for photographing fruits and vegetables. We also introduced the use of high-speed flash lamps and discussed the effects and advantages they bring to photography. Furthermore, we explored the capabilities of pop-up flash, which are compact and accessible to the general public. This concludes our discussion on the photography effects when capturing fruits and vegetables. Hope this has been helpful for your learning.